Aquarius, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. Today I'm here to do your love reading for the month of May. We're going to take a look at what you want to have happen in May, what your person of interest, what they want to have happen in May, your recent past, your mutual energy, and where things are going in your love life between you and another. And if you're single, this is what could potentially be coming towards you. Or if you choose to be single and you're in a process of healing, we're going to take a look at all those energies. We're just going to see what comes up for you. We're going to be pulling out lots of different oracle messages as well as a nice short and sweet tarot spread. So stay tuned for all the messages. I think there'll be something relevant for you here today. Thank you for tuning in, Aquarius, for sharing this space with me. Let's jump right in. We're going to pull initially a spirit animal oracle that is an energy frequency that they want you to pay attention to the most this month as you navigate your heart space. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading for Aquarius for the month of May. Thank you for your guidance. All right, we're going to do one quick shuffle. Some of you have seen me pull from this deck before. I love that it's a little bit more love-oriented this month. Ooh, that one to come flying out, that first card. Blue Jay, intuition. You really need your intuition's being very highlighted this month when it comes to matters of the heart. Okay, trust your intuition. You are encouraged to follow your feelings and intuition. This is a reminder that your personal power is in your own hands and that you are free to take flight at any time. If you find yourself in a situation that doesn't suit you anymore, some of you are deciding to leave a situation. If you're in a situationship or if you're starting to date someone and you're seeing some red flags, you could be deciding to fly away. Others of you have already flown the coop and you were intuitively guided to do so. And this is the acknowledgement of Spirit saying you did the right thing. Keep following your feelings. All right. Your personal power is in your own hands, Aquarius. It always is. We just forget, right? Let's get a few messages of love oracle cards as well before we pull the tarot. What are the messages of love for Aquarius for the month of May? That one's to come out. Mastery. You've learned the spiritual lesson. Nice, Aquarius. I just got goosebumps. You have learned what you needed to learn from your past people, your recent experience. You've been incorporating that lesson. Next one. I have to sneeze. I'm so sorry. Play hard, Aquarius. I have to sneeze. Sorry. Pardon me. I hope that was not loud. Oh, allergy season here in the States on the East Coast. Sorry about that. I slept with my window open. I'm paying for it this morning. Find time to laugh this month, goof off, and enjoy each other. So if you are in a new connection or you're just starting to meet someone this month, we're going to see. But Spirit wants you to play more, have fun. And this doesn't have to be someone in your life that you are with romantically. For those of you who are single, this is about enjoying your time with yourself and your friends. Love isn't all about romantic love. Now, we are focusing on that, but for those of you who are really not interested in that, this is about learning the lessons through love and recognizing that life is an adventure. If things have gotten harder lately, but I sense that things are going to be easy this month. Let's see, though, if I'm right. I sense, though, that this is going to be a lighter month for you romantically. Yeah, you are working on stabilizing your energy. You might have had some instability with an earth sign, someone who had earth placements, or they had quite a bit of money. They just had a lot of success in the material realms. And I think that, or they were in some position of power, but it was unstable with this person. Ooh. Or you're going through a period, you have been going through a period of instability with someone that you're with. See a match here. Let's see. What's going on? Put these up here. What do you want, Aquarius, in May? What do you want? Ooh, you want to come out of stress. You've got the Nine of Swords, the Three of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. You could be leaning on your friends more this month, talking to them, socializing with them. And I think even the talks, you're the Nine of Swords is an expression of being up in your head about a situation, overthinking, not being able to release it. Overall, though, I think you're coming out. I see an evolution here in your energetic frequency where you're coming out of a period of stress in your head, coming together with friends, celebrating, perhaps being single. You've been going through something in your mind, processing something mentally. This is often called the sleepless nights, you know. On the more severe side, you know, it was a nightmare. It was something that you didn't anticipate. It hurt. You know, it left you up in your head, left to question, left to wonder. But ultimately, I think where you are moving toward is, I think what you want is to get out of your head, and you want to celebrate feeling emotionally fulfilled and outside of the experience of confusion and overthinking. What do they want? Told me to shuffle. What do they want? Whoever you're thinking of right now, what do they want in May? Wow, they're pretty silent. Getting that. Okay, yeah, what's to come out of the bottom? We'll do those three. Well, they're trying to move past some hardship with you. I think that they are boundaried right now. We have the Six of Swords. Yeah, Two of Swords. The Seven of Cups and the Queen of Swords. So, you know what? I can't help but think that there were other people involved here. Because this is the card of options, trying to exercise, almost like they might have come off cold to you, indifferent, ambivalent, and appeared as though they had, this feels like a very non-committal energy. We'll say that. And there's blocks now, and there's distance between the two of you. This person is trying to manifest a new opportunity with you, Page of Cups. But you guys, you're walking away from a recent fight, and there's the King of Pentacles again. There's a period of reevaluation going on in their mind after a bit of a fallout. If you're still committed to this person, there's some distance right now, you know, emotionally, where you're really just trying to get out of your head and lean on your friends and make yourself happy from day to day. I don't know if you have them blocked. They're showing the Two of Swords. They keep pointing at it. Spirit keeps pointing. Yeah, I think you may have blocked this person. Or if not, the communication is blocked. Metaphorically, you know, when you try to communicate, the messages get lost in translation. I think they're confused about how to reinvest in this, how to correct it, what to do. They're showing me that you're like, there's walls that you've erected here in this situation. I think out of self-protection for the month of May. They're trying to move past your walls. I think that whichever idea they turn to, it doesn't feel like it's going to work. I feel like they're grasping at straws. I don't know why I'm getting that. Are you breathing? Are you on the last breaths of a relationship here? What's the mutual energy? Ace of Swords. I'm pulling, this is wild. I normally pull one, but I'm just pulling three for each category. Wow. The shared energy is you could have a family with this person. You're being intuitively guided to find clarity right now between the two of you. There's a lot of clarity that's going to come towards you both this month around. I don't know what they did to put you. Let's see what's going on in the past energy here. Wow, I'm doing this in a very different way. Normally I just do one card and then clarify, but three keeps falling out. I pulled three for the mutual energy. Yeah, there was instability here in the past. Yeah, I think that this relationship is hard. This is one of those relationships where there's a lot of lessons and it's hard work. And you're trying to move through a period of the energies being unstable and being back and forth in your head about whether this is the right fit for you for the future, both of you. Because you're recognizing, well, we have a lot of work to do on ourselves or on the relationship, how we're both showing up. The energy's been off. If you're dealing with this person still, the energy has been off. Ultimately, the shared energy is beautiful, though. I mean, you're being intuitively guided. There's a lot of happiness and fulfillment here. You see clearly that this is someone you choose, despite appearances. It's like they're trying to, this might be them trying to mentally solve the problems, trying to figure out what do I need to do to change. It's almost, you're holding steady here. You're a bit stressed, but you're holding steady. They're more like, I feel like they're a little bit scattered and all over the place this month. You're trying to stabilize and find happiness outside of them, which is great, but they're almost like, I must have Aquarius's attention. I'm heading towards Aquarius. They're kind of icing me out. I don't understand. I want clarity. It's like there's some things that just haven't been made clear between the two of you. This is very interesting, the way I'm reading this even. It's been turbulent with this person. Ooh, Ten of Swords in the future here. This might be one of those long-term relationships that you've been trying and trying and trying. Yeah. The energy in the future here is the Ten of Swords, the Hangman, and the Five of Pentacles. I mean, this is leaving someone out in the cold, being uncomfortable, trying to learn the spiritual value and the lesson here, a bitter ending. Things can't get any worse, hitting rock bottom, going from the 9 to the 10. Something is shifting here in this. I think you're starting to pull away enough to realize that you're happy without this person. That's the thing. You get so stuck in a situation doing all the work, and then you're like, ooh. This has been a long-term commitment. At one point, you had a lot of clarity about this person, but something is shifting in the future. Let's go into, I want to look at what was unstable here in the past that led to all this. I'm going to pick certain cards to clarify here. Two of Pentacles. What happened here in the past that you were trying to overcome? You were working to overcome. Wow, that came flying out. Is this like on and off again experience? There's been a lot of wounding. Words that are said, actions that are taken or not taken. Six of Swords is you're trying to move past a period of feeling wounded. You're worn out. Both of you are tired. It's almost as though no matter how much work you do, you still have things that you can't move past. This person could have stepped out on you, Aquarius. There could have been some sort of third-party energy, and you've been hermiting. Both of you have been kind of... This feels like it was a long-term commitment, but something happened. It might not have been a third party, but interference of some sort. You're showing me that you're stressed about interfering energies and you trying to find happiness with your friends right now. I'm getting multiple meanings there. With them, they're confused. They're trying to move on, but they keep looking back. This, I think you're going through an ending here, but it's wild because this is something that really at one time, I mean, you have beautiful energies beneath all of this, but it's almost like, well, that layer got lost, Jenna. That was a deep, deep layer from long ago. That's how it began, and I wish we could get that back, but right now, I'm carrying these past energies. It's like you might have a major turnaround here because your shared energy is love and clarity and truth and spiritual wisdom here. This might indicate just the lessons that were learned around what ultimately makes you happy, Aquarius. And happy means letting them go. Eventually, you'll heal from that, but you know that you don't want to deal with this anymore. Why are they carrying the Seven of Cups energy? It's like they're confused? Or do they have multiple options? What is this energy here that they're trying to move past? Ten of Pentacles. Four of Swords. This a lot of you have families with this person. You have children, or there's blended families, or there's children involved in this situation for a lot of you. I'm telling you, there's a lot of sadness and grief. I think they might there's either a lot of problems going on in the family outside of your relationship, or they actually have a lot of healing work they need to do. They want to heal the situation. I feel like you gave them the heave-ho. If they did something to mess up, they are out, like they're grieving. Right now they're trying to heal and they want to resurrect this. They want to heal it. They want to invest in this, but they don't know how. They don't know how to gain your trust again. What are you stressed about with this person in May? There wasn't balance here. You want justice. You hermiting. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. You do want to get on the same page enough to communicate. Some of you are going through a divorce with the Justice here. And this person's starting to come to that realization that they let something really amazing slip through their fingers. If this wasn't a marriage, this was like a family. You felt like this was, you know, you were deeply committed to each other at one time. But now I'm seeing such a solitary energy coming off of you, Aquarius, where you're like, you know what, I'm better served, you know, working and collaborating. I mean, there's 2 3s in your energy. You're pretty much showing me that something got in the way. I'm inclined to think there was someone else because they're showing they had options and now it's over and they're grieving and they're trying to rest and heal and recuperate. And they know that things have turned icy between the 2 of you. I think you're trying to come back into balance and lean on your friends, your social circle. You're definitely on your own right now, Aquarius. It's almost like one of those, they could have had it all, but they went and mucked it up. I don't say that either. I think some of you are telling your friends that. And, you know, there's so many boundaries here and you're doing the work to overcome all the instability that it feels like they created a mess because I don't know if they got restless or they got bored or someone gave them attention, but this was a long-term commitment. We had 2 10s, but with so much grief now. Yeah. Follow your intuition. Really, really focus this month on, I feel like this was a lesson for you about your own value, your own worth. You know, it's been kind of coming up in the air signs for May, where you've learned so much about from your romantic life, right? A lot of our spiritual lessons are intertwined in our romantic stories. And you just don't want to be stressed out about this person. I definitely think there are trust issues here. Let's talk about this ending. Show me more about this ending. The shared energy, though, that you all have is beautiful. Like, I think that you did really, really have love. Still have love. And maybe you're trying to put love first, trying to sort out all the details now. Ooh, someone really wants a new beginning. There could be a new beginning here. Let's go into this 5 of Pentacles energy because that's what they're carrying. There's a full Page of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. This might be either both of you starting over separately, but it could be a desire to bring things back together again. If you can forgive them or they can forgive you. I feel like this is more their energy because they're showing like they're being left out. You're holding a lot of power in your energy. A lot of going inward, healing. You're both healing. Let's see. Yeah, they're carrying this 4 of Pentacles, Hangman, Page of Wands. They're holding back. They're trying to learn. I think they're trying to learn from their mistakes. There's that King of Pentacles. But this has brought a lot of growth in both of you. Whatever's gone on between the 2 of you. It's been a hard road, a long road I'm getting. There's a little bit of juice left in the tank. It's up to you. I feel like you're definitely on the brink of an ending here. Is it possible to start over? It's going to take the right amount of energy with this page. You got to start from the beginning. Can you start from scratch? It's like, if you do, you're going to be bringing in all of the burdens of the past. So there's a lot of it. This is the card of emotional baggage. I think that the problem is when we have 2 10s here, it's like you've reached the end of the road and it's time for you both to have a new beginning on your own. At least for now, I do believe that as you pause and you are uncomfortable with the situation and you're trying to learn the spiritual lessons here, I mean, there's a lot of lessons they still have yet to learn. They could be very playful, non-committal, or I'm just getting this like young vibe off of them, whether they're older or younger. They're kind of just like, oh, you know, we're going to get through it. They're not taking things seriously, but deep down they feel very, very left out. Like you're not really opening up and sharing the deeper parts of you anymore with this person. They know that there's a big, big withdrawal of energy here. I think the 2 of you are deciding to call it quits this month, and you're working through and sorting out all the details so you can both have fresh new chapters elsewhere, because you have a lot of emotional baggage to heal between the 2 of you. This feels like I'm reading for people that have been together a while and there's a shared history, but it's like this didn't have legs to go any further because there was some sort of betrayal. There's some sort of betrayal, and once that happens, let's go into, I want to look at the mutual energy here with the Ten of Cups. Yeah, you both are trying to go inward. We have the Strength, the Hermit, and the Eight of Wands. God, there's so many lessons here, right? Aquarius, you both are going inward right now. You're definitely in a separation with this person. I don't think that you're dealing with them that much, but you are still trying to communicate, and you're trying to be strong as you face these decisions together. I think this is a pulling apart of a family dynamic between two people, trying to sort out all the details after going through a very stressful period. I think that, you know, you need to do your best to lean on your people around you for support. This person has a lot of regret. I'm getting so much regret off of them. Let's read between the lines here. Tell me to shuffle. This is going to tell me more detail about what really happened here. Self-absorbed. Yeah, someone was very selfish in this connection. And also, this is a time where you need to be focusing more on yourself. A born leader. One of you is a very powerful. They have a lot. You have a between, you know, both of you have the King and Queen. So I feel like both of you have very important careers. Someone could have Aries energy. Capricorn, family issues. Yeah, there's been family issues. There could be Aries Capricorn placements between the two of you. Capricorn is also devil energy, where there's a lot of fears, some toxicity that came up in this connection. You know, Aries, we get the Emperor. They might have had some power control issues. It's sometimes a double-edged sword when you're with someone who's holds a lot of prestige and power in the world, in their career. They bring that home, and they can be kind of controlling. Safe bet. Safe bet. What's a safe bet? What's a safe bet? Obsessive. It's a safe bet that someone's going to be obsessive now. Yeah, I think that they're obsessing over you and they're intimidated by you because they crossed you. See, once you crossed an Aquarius, oh yeah, any air sign, whoop. I think that you are deep down very stressed about the situation, but you're coming back into balance and you're working on yourself. Things are stabilizing for you a lot quicker than they are for this person. They're going to obsess about you for a bit. In this summer, yeah, they're gonna be obsessing about you over the summer. They're gonna see you glow up. They're not gonna like it. I think you're leaving this person, Aquarius. For those of you who are contemplating leaving a long-term commitment or someone that you've been with for a hot minute, they're carrying the Ten of Pentacles. This is someone, I mean, I feel like, wow. Aquarius. I almost feel like you're just like, wow, even, wow. Yes was upside down, waiting. Yeah, you got someone who you're like, I don't know. I think you're leaving them kind of out in the dark right now about what you want moving forward. You're in a pause, doing your self-care. Physically attracted. I mean, yeah, I think that was what led the two of you together. This person is still very attracted to you. You're attracted to them, but you know, attraction isn't everything. Don't we know that? Waiting. Yeah, that keeps wanting to come out. Boy, they are waiting. Almost like they're waiting on you for an answer. Yeah, this person's unpredictable. Maybe they have a controlling nature. I'm getting that off of them. Good match at one time. It feels like that was a good match. Maybe it was a good match at one time. Friend zone, yeah. Maybe you're friend zoning this person because of the kids. For those of you who are trying to go through a divorce proceeding with the justice here, I think you're either asking for a divorce or you're like, it's time. Yeah, there's children issues here. It's a lot to sort out, you know, if you have a family with someone and you know you've reached the end of the line in the marriage. Sagittarius. Yeah, there's a need for temperance to temper the energy and figure out everything moving forward. There's a lot of details that need to be sorted out. Last one, Aquarius, or last two. Gemini, the Lovers, cautious. Yeah. someone, I think they either stepped out or they're just so controlling and they bring too much ego and they have a lot of healing work they need to do. And there's a lot of, it's like there's a lot of illusionary energy here where you don't know if you're with someone who changes from day to day. And I was watching, what was that new show? The Veil. Yeah. Someone like who's a shapeshifter and they're constantly like changing in their energy and you're kind of like on eggshells. There's something around their energy that has led to you being very stressed, holding on to like a lot of anxiety. And we don't want to live in those states. So you're stabilizing your energy. You're doing all the work you need to do to stabilize this month, okay? I think you're extracting yourself from a long-term commitment. Most of you are watching this. And if you are single and doing your thing, you're healing from something that you were heavily invested in no matter how long it lasted. Multidimensionality is the sacred geometry oracle for, and this is purely a love reading. I'm going to get back to the normal reads in the mid-monthly, but I just wanted to just really hone in on what's going on. This feels like a very specific reading, but some of you really are leaving a long-term relationship, if not someone that you thought would last long-term. This feels like it's lasted at least a year, at the very least, because of all of the we have 9s and 10s predominantly. You put a lot of work into this relationship, trying to stabilize it. And it just seems like no matter how hard you worked, you were constantly having to put up boundaries and feeling defensive and guarded. And I'm seeing just this huge energy of moving on. All right, Aquarius? Multidimensionality. The frequency of multidimensionality activates our awareness of our true essence, which is eternal and multidimensional. I think you're realizing too, out of this is coming a lot of spiritual growth. And it can't be for naught, right? These are experiences. We are souls in human bodies having these dynamics play out for our own evolution. So be grateful for all the lessons. And sometimes, yeah, we're going to have a bitter taste in our mouth when we have to go through these huge upheavals and times of great transition where you feel like you're just in fight or flight, but just know it's going to get better. Things are going to stabilize. Know that you are a multidimensional being. And if your human self is suffering, know that your soul self has got you and you have your spirit team around you and you have angels guarding you and protecting you. You have all this support around you. You're not alone. I know that, Aquarius. You are not alone. Reach out to the people that you trust, that you love, that can nurture you right now. And most of all, nurture yourself as you go through this, okay? Take care.